We're now ready to begin our masterpiece, the landscape painting. You have accomplished so much already. You've learned brush handling, you've learned how to do tints and glazes and shading, gradations, scumbling, and so much more. You also created a box painting and a sphere painting. In creating these, you used two different sets of colors that were opposite on the color wheel. What you want to do now is take a look at these and decide which of the two you like the colors better of. I've decided to use the sphere painting, which began on the yellow-orange background, and the two colors I used were Pyrrole Red Light and Phthalo Blue-Green shade. To start with, we're going to need to have our canvas ready to go and your 3/4 inch long-handled brush. And our next step is to get our background ground put onto our canvas. So I'm going to go and take my Hansa Yellow and my Pyrrole Red Light and double load it on my brush and then begin to put the paint onto my canvas. If you find that it's a little bit dry with your paint, you can spritz a little bit of water onto your canvas, and you can also take a little bit of medium onto your brush too, and that helps that paint to spread more easily. So I'm aiming for a yellow-orange color. Take lots of paint on your brush. And I've double loaded it so I get this nice, interesting, changing background. So keep going with this until you have your whole surface covered. Include the edges too if you like, and paint all the way around. So what you want to do is get this whole surface covered with these two colors to create that yellow-orange. And once you have that done, let it dry or blow dry it, and then we can start the next part. So now this is dry, we're ready to do the next stage, which is to transfer the line drawing onto our canvas. So we're going to need our line drawing that we printed out from our resources folder and some tape. So the first thing we're going to do is tape this onto our canvas. Just find the corners of where that goes and line it up, fold it over, and tape it onto the back of your canvas just to keep it on. You then take your transfer paper. I'm going to use the black one because I have a light background. And if you don't have the paper, you can do as you did in the sphere and box drawing and use your graphite stick. Or if you're doing the blue background, it's quite dark, you might want to use the chalk. So just take a pen, have this lid under. Make sure this is under the right way, like that it's the correct surface hitting your canvas. Take your pen and we're just going to put in our horizon line here where the water goes and some of these mountain sections. You can ignore the bird and the island. You might want to check to make sure that your drawing is transferring okay, and mine is, so it's all working okay. You might want to give yourself a little bit of an indication of where this little hill is, and down into here. You can also trace down here where you see the edge of the water. Oh, and then we also have the edge of the cloud up top here. Okay, so we'll just flip this up and we'll make sure that we can see the main lines of what we're going to be doing, and it looks pretty good. Just check. I think I'll just put this little bit in here too. And that's all we need for right now. So we're going to take this off. We don't need that anymore. Then we'll remove the line drawing. Now we have enough here to get ready for the next part of our painting, which is to paint the background mountains, the sky, and the clouds.